Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Miss Lily English. I'm Lily, and today we're talking about something every single one of us uses every day, our phones.
Oh no, Lily. Wait, are we really doing this? Are we really going to talk about my phone habits? Because I feel like I might be guilty.
Laughs. Don't worry, Jason. I think all of us are guilty. Phones are like our best friends and sometimes our biggest distractions.
That's true. Every morning, the first thing I do is check my phone. Not the sunlight, not the alarm, not the birds singing, just my phone screen.
Exactly. And that's what we're exploring today. How often we use our phones, what we use them for, and how they affect our daily life. So let me start by asking you, Jason, how often do you use your phone?
Honestly, way too often. I check messages, email, social media, basically every 10 minutes. What about you?
I think I'm the same. I check messages a lot, and sometimes I don't even know why I picked up my phone. My hand just moves.
Laughs. Yes, that's what we call a habit. A phone habit is something we do without thinking, like digital muscle memory.
Right. And for learners listening today, here are some useful phrases you can use. I check my phone I spend hours on my phone, or even, I'm addicted to my phone. Only if it's really bad.
Learners, how about you? How often do you use your phone each day? Try to answer out loud.
Say, I use my phone every morning. Or, I try not to use it too much.
Great practice. You can also add when. Before bed. After lunch. On my way to work.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about what we actually use our phones for.
Uh-oh, that's a long list. I use mine for messages, photos, YouTube, music, maps, and, yes, online shopping sometimes.
Same here. My favorite apps are for reading and listening to podcasts.
Nice. So let's teach our listeners some useful structures. I use my phone to verb. I use my phone for noun.
Exactly. Examples, I use my phone to call my family. I use my phone for video calls. Learners, repeat after us. I use my phone to learn English.
Great. Now try, I use my phone for taking photos.
Awesome. Now, Jason, what's your most used app?
Probably YouTube. I watch English videos and sometimes cat videos, but mostly English learning. Laughs.
That's balance. You learn and relax at the same time.
Exactly. But sometimes I feel like I use it too much.
Ah, perfect transition to our next topic, phone balance. Do you think you use your phone too much?
Yes, my eyes get tired, my neck hurts, and sometimes I lose track of time when scrolling.
That's very common. Many people say, I waste too much time on my phone, or I can't stop checking my phone.
Yes, that's me. Sometimes I open my phone just to check one message, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone.
We've all been there. Phones give us connection, but they also take away attention.
Wow, that's deep. Connection or distraction, depending on how we use it.
Exactly. And that's why balance matters. In English, we say, I'm trying to find balance. Example, I'm trying to balance my phone use and real life.
Learners, repeat. I'm trying to use my phone less.
Good. Another phrase, I'm trying to take a break from my phone.
That's powerful. Lily, do you ever take phone breaks?
Yes. Sometimes I turn off my phone for an hour in the evening. I read or listen to soft music instead.
That sounds peaceful. I once tried a no-phone Sunday. It lasted 2 hours.
That's still progress. Baby steps. And speaking of breaks, there's a useful phrase, digital detox.
Oh, yes.
Digital detox means spending time away from screens to relax your mind.
Learners, repeat. I'm doing a digital detox this weekend.
Nice. Now, let's talk about how phones affect our lives. Lily, do you think your phone helps or hurts you more?
Both. It helps me learn and stay connected, but it also makes me forget to enjoy the moment.
Same. Sometimes I realize I'm looking at my phone instead of the sky, the trees, or people around me.
Yes, it's like we're together, but apart. Everyone's online, but fewer people are really talking.
Exactly. That's why small changes matter. For example, put your phone away during meals. Put it away during conversations.
Good tip. When you eat, just eat. When you talk, really listen.
Vocabulary spotlight. To be present means to focus on the now, not the screen. Synonym is mindful. Example, I'm trying to be more mindful at dinner.
Learners, repeat. I'm learning to be present.
Great! Now, Lily, what's your favorite phone-free moment?
Probably walking in the park in the morning. Fresh air, birds singing. I feel calm without notifications.
That's lovely. For me, it's cooking. If I check my phone, I burn the food. So cooking time equals no phone time.
That's a healthy rule.
Learners, think about your own phone-free moment. Breakfast, before bed, even 10 minutes helps.
Yes, it's like giving your brain a mini vacation.
And when you come back, you feel lighter and more focused.
Let's teach some feelings phrases. My phone makes me feel connected. Sometimes my phone makes me feel stressed.
I feel anxious when I don't have my phone. I feel relaxed when I turn it off.
Exactly. Phones give comfort and stress. Balance comes from awareness.
And before we wrap up this part, let's do a mini practice. Learners, repeat. I use my phone to learn English. I use my phone too much sometimes. I'm trying to find balance. I feel peaceful when I take a break.
Beautiful. One sentence a day, one habit at a time.
Yes. And Lily, should we continue talking about phone-free peace next?
Let's continue where we left off, talking about peaceful moments without our phones. I really love this topic because, honestly, sometimes the most peaceful moment I get is when my phone battery dies.
Wait, you mean you finally relaxed because your phone forced you to?
Exactly. No messages, no notifications, no pings, just silence.
That's funny, but it's actually true. Sometimes peace begins the moment the screen goes dark.
Yes, and when I walk outside without my phone, I suddenly notice everything again. The wind, the smell of coffee from a cafe, the sound of footsteps on the street.
That's beautiful. When we disconnect from our phones, we reconnect with life.
Well said. Now let's teach our listeners how to talk about that in English. You can say, I like to spend time offline. Or, I try to disconnect from my phone on weekends.
Good ones. Here's another. I feel calm when I put my phone away.
Learners, repeat after us. I like to spend time offline.
Now repeat. I feel calm when I put my phone away.
Great job. These phrases are so natural. You can use them anytime you talk about your day.
You know, Lily, when I leave my phone at home and go outside, I feel two things: free and lost.
That's the funny part. We feel lighter, but also like something is missing.
Exactly. I start patting my pockets like, where is it? Where is it?
That's because phones give us comfort. We use them to feel safe, connected, even loved.
True, but maybe that's why we need to practice being okay without them sometimes.
Exactly. Think of it like exercise. You train your body, and you can train your brain to rest too.
Wow, That's deeper than I expected.
Let's give our listeners some simple ideas for creating phone-free moments. Don't check your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. No phone during meals. Read a book or walk before bed instead of scrolling.
That sounds doable. I'll start with the second one. I'll call it dinner not display.
That's catchy. Learners, you can make your own rule too. For example, no phone in the bedroom, or one screen-free hour after dinner.
Great ideas. Small changes make a big difference.
Let's add a vocabulary spotlight. Phrase 1, screen time. The amount of time you spend looking at screens. Example, I tried to reduce my screen time before bed.
Phrase 2, unplug. It means to disconnect from technology and relax. Example, I unplug on weekends to recharge my mind.
I love that. Unplug to recharge.
It really sounds like balance, right?
Yes, when you unplug, your mind starts breathing again.
That's true. I remember one Sunday I went hiking with friends. No signal, no Wi-Fi, no notifications. We talked for hours.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. We laughed, got lost, shared snacks. It reminded me that real connection doesn't need notifications.
That's beautiful, Jason. And I think our listeners can relate. Sometimes the best days are the ones we don't post online.
Let's teach that phrase, real connection. It means deep communication face-to-face, not through screens.
Learners, repeat. I want to build real connections.
Very nice. Lily, have you ever experienced a moment when you realized you were using your phone too much?
Oh, yes. Once my whole family was watching a movie together, and when I looked around, everyone, including me, was on their phone.
Oh no, the silent scroll family moment.
Exactly. So I said, phones down, eyes up. We finished the movie together and laughed so much more.
I love that phrase. Phones down, eyes up. Maybe that should be our new motto.
I like it. Learners, repeat with us. Phones down, eyes up.
Great job. Let's also teach some sentences about feelings and reflection. My phone helps me stay connected, but sometimes it makes me feel tired.
Or, when I take a break from my phone, I feel peaceful.
Another one. I want to spend more time living, not scrolling.
Beautiful. These are powerful English sentences and powerful truths.
You know, Lily, maybe phones aren't the real problem.
Exactly. The phone is just a tool. It can help us grow or distract us.
So the real question is, who's in control? You or your phone?
That's a deep question, Jason, and something everyone should think about.
Maybe we can help our listeners reflect. Let's ask them some questions.
Great idea. Question 1. When do you use your phone the most?
Question 2, how does your phone make you feel?
And question 3, what's one time of day you could go phone-free?
Take a moment to think about your answers, or write them in the comments.
For example, I'll have a phone-free breakfast, or I'll turn off my phone 1 hour before bed.
That's a great way to practice English and mindfulness together.
Exactly. And remember, even 5 minutes away from your phone is progress.
Yes, one phrase I really love is progress, not perfection.
I love that too. Let's make it our mindset for today.
You mean learning English is like using your phone wisely. Little by little, you build new habits.
Exactly. One message, one word, one habit at a time.
I love that. So, shall we go deeper into how phones affect the mind next?
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going deeper into how your phone affects your mind, your mood, and your daily life. And honestly, this is my favorite part because phones truly can change how we feel every single day.
That's true.
Sometimes one single message can make your heart race or make your mood drop.
Exactly. One notification and suddenly your brain goes from calm to chaos.
You know, Lily, I read that scientists say every time we get a message, our brain releases dopamine, the happy chemical.
Really? So your brain basically has a mini party every time someone texts you hi?
Exactly. But too many parties make us tired.
Yes, that's why we feel exhausted after scrolling for an hour. It's called information overload. Your brain takes in too much too fast.
Learners, this is a really useful phrase, information overload. For example, after reading the news all day, I feel information overload. Or, too many messages give me information overload.
Perfect. Phones can affect our emotions, our focus, and even our confidence.
You know, Lily, sometimes when I look at other people's perfect photos online, I feel like maybe I'm not doing enough.
That's very honest, Jason. And that feeling is called comparison. We see other people's best moments and forget our own progress.
Yes, but that's why I like this channel, Miss Lily English. Here we focus on progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Let's teach that phrase as a mindset. Progress, not perfection. Learners, repeat after us. Progress, not perfection.
Good. When you learn English or try to use your phone less, remember that.
Because guilt doesn't help. Awareness helps.
Yes, awareness is the first step to changing your habits. For example, I'm trying to limit my notifications. Or, I keep my phone away while studying.
Great phrases. Learners, repeat. I keep my phone away while I study.
Nice! Another one. I use focus mode when I work.
That's a good one. Focus mode isn't just a phone setting, it's a mindset.
Yes, focus mode means being fully present in what you're doing.
You know, Jason, I think phones actually can help with English. I use mine to listen to audiobooks and English podcasts.
Same here. So really, it's not about avoiding phones, it's about using them wisely.
Yes, a phone can be a teacher or a thief.
Wow, that sounded poetic, Lily. A phone can teach you or steal your time.
Maybe we should make learners repeat it. Learners, repeat. A phone can teach you or steal your time.
Nice! And here's a quick vocabulary spotlight. Phrase 1, scrolling endlessly, moving through your phone without stopping. Example, I was scrolling endlessly last night.
Phrase 2, screen fatigue, feeling tired from looking at screens too long. Example, I feel screen fatigue after work.
These are great phrases you can use every day.
You know, Jason, I used to do something interesting when I learned languages. I'd record myself speaking.
Really? Did it help?
Yes, at first it felt strange, but later I became much more confident hearing my own voice.
That's a great idea. Learners, you can try that too. Use your phone to record English, not just scroll.
Exactly. Use technology as your coach, not your distraction.
I love that phrase. Be your own coach. Learners, repeat, I'm my own English coach.
Nice. And here's something funny. One day I set a timer on my phone to take a break from my phone.
That's the most ironic thing ever.
My phone literally said, "Time for a break." And I said, "Thank you, boss."
But actually, that's a great idea. You can say, I set a reminder to relax my eyes. Or, I take a break every hour.
These small habits help your mind, and they help your English too. Because language learning isn't just about words, it's about lifestyle.
Absolutely. Balance is the bridge between technology and peace.
Well said, Jason. Before we continue, let's ask a reflection question. How does your phone change your mood during the day?
That's deep. Think about it, learners. When you check your phone, do you feel calm, excited, anxious?
There's no right or wrong answer. Just notice how you feel.
Yes, awareness gives you power, and expressing your feelings in English gives you clarity.
Exactly. The more we talk about it, the more we understand ourselves.
And maybe the more peaceful we become.
You know, Jason, this reminds me of something. When your mind rests, your words grow.
That's beautiful, Lily. I think I'll write that on my phone wallpaper.
That's a good use of your phone.
Yes, see? We can use our phones to remind us of peace, not pressure.
Exactly. So, everyone listening, take a breath, relax your shoulders, look away from your screen for a moment.
You're doing great. Every word you learn, every small change you make, it all matters.
So, now that we've talked about habits, balance, and awareness, let's bring everything together. How to actually grow from all of this. Because managing your phone is just like learning English. You start small, stay aware, and practice every day.
Exactly. It's not about control, it's about choice. You choose how you use your time, your phone, and your focus.
You know, Jason, sometimes I set small goals for myself, like no phone before 9 a.m. or 10 minutes of English listening instead of scrolling.
That's perfect. Learners, you can do that too. Replace one habit with a better one. It's called habit swapping.
Right. Instead of checking Instagram, listen to an English podcast. Instead of scrolling comments, write a short English note.
I love that. Learners, try saying this. I'm swapping my phone time for study time.
Another one, I'm turning distraction into learning.
Wow, that's powerful, Lily. I feel like my phone can be my teacher instead of my boss.
Yes, let your phone teach, not control.
Let's give a few more useful expressions. I'm addicted to my phone when it's really serious. I'm cutting down on screen time. I'm trying to live in the moment.
Learners, repeat with us. I'm addicted to my phone. I'm cutting down on screen time. I'm trying to live in the moment.
Beautiful. And remember, even saying these sentences out loud trains your brain to think in English.
Right, because every time you talk about your habits, you're practicing real-life English. And you're also becoming more mindful of your daily routine.
You know something, Lily? When I finally started noticing my phone habits, I suddenly began noticing my thought habits too.
That's so true. Awareness spreads. Once you start noticing something small, you start noticing everything else in your life.
Exactly. And when I learn English mindfully, I remember better and feel calmer.
That's why peaceful learning works. You don't fight your mind, you guide it gently.
That reminds me of something my grandmother used to say. Silence teaches you what noise hides.
Wow, that's beautiful, Jason, and very true. Silence helps us hear our own thoughts, and maybe even new English words.
Yes, maybe English vocabulary is hiding behind too many notifications.
Exactly. We just need to give our mind a little space.
Let's share some phone-free English habits our listeners can try. Speak one English sentence every morning before touching your phone. Read an English quote during breakfast. Listen to English music while walking. Write one English note before bed.
I love that list. Simple, calming, and easy to start. English doesn't need to be stressful. It can be soft, peaceful, and joyful.
You know something, Lily? When I do those things, my whole day feels different, more meaningful.
Yes, that's called learning with intention, learning with purpose.
Let's teach that phrase. Learn with intention. Example, I learn English with intention, not just for tests.
Learners, repeat. I learn English with intention.
Perfect. Now let's talk about expressing emotions in English. I feel calmer when I spend less time on my phone. My phone helps me connect, but sometimes I need space. I'm learning to enjoy quiet moments.
These are beautiful sentences because real fluency isn't just grammar, it's honesty.
Exactly. You speak naturally when you speak truthfully.
Let's add one more vocabulary spotlight. Check in with yourself to pause and notice how you feel. Example, I check in with myself before studying.
And recharge to rest and gain energy. Example, I take a walk to recharge.
These phrases describe self-care, and they connect perfectly with today's lesson.
Because your mind is like your phone. It needs charging, updating, and quiet mode sometimes.
Exactly. Maybe you need Jason 2.0, less scrolling, more learning.
And maybe we need Lily Calm Edition. Soft voice, gentle learning, peaceful English.
I like that. Learners, what would your update be? Write it in the comments if you want.
Yes, comment something like, I'll take a digital detox every Sunday. Or, I'll use my phone for English learning.
Speaking your goal makes your brain remember it better.
That's right. Your brain learns what you say often.
So let's say this together. My phone is my tool, not my master.
Again, my phone is my tool, not my master.
Beautiful. That's not just English, that's wisdom.
You know what, Lily? I think I'll keep my phone away during dinner tonight.
That's wonderful, and maybe you'll enjoy the food more too.
Definitely. Real taste, real talk, no screens needed.
Exactly. Before we finish, let's remind everyone of a few key phrases. I'm trying to find balance, digital detox, be present, unplug to recharge, progress, not perfection, my phone is my tool, not my master.
Learners, remember just one of these today. One phrase is already one step toward confidence.
Yes, one small phrase today becomes a stronger you tomorrow, because learning English is a journey, slow, beautiful, and full of small victories.
And your peaceful moments matter too. Even one quiet minute can calm your mind and help your English grow faster.
So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and give yourself a small moment of peace today.
You deserve it, and we're proud of you, truly.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Your journey matters, your progress matters, and we're here cheering for you.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep choosing peace and English a little more every day.
We'll see you in the next episode. Have a beautiful day.
And bye-bye. Why?